Yo, what is up everybody? My name is Cryptic King, welcome to the channel, and today I am VOD reviewing one of my friends. I think when many people, especially gold, iron, silver, platinum, diamond, ascendant even, when they see Immortal, they do consider it to be like very high elo where, you know, the very simple mistakes that you would see in plats don't get made here. And the truth of the matter is, bro, I don't know what it is, but there is definitely a huge difference just between Immortal 1 and just someone who's high Immortal. When I mean by high Immortal, I mean like you are in that top 1,000 rank. And the difference between them, when you actually think about it, are so marginal. And yet in the grand scheme of an entire like match, these mistakes keep like accumulating to the point where it's like you can win a game so easily if you just don't make these mistakes. So I want to make this video for each and every person to see where even immortals can go wrong. Because if you're watching these individuals, you can see how to play, and you can correct your mistakes. And the best way to do that is to see people who are better than you and where they went wrong. Because if they're playing how you should be playing, and I can just correct the minor mistakes, then you can probably learn from that. Anyways, let's get into this video. So the first round, pistol, obviously. So my friend is playing Jet, a little louder than I wanted. But he's starting off, he's playing Jet, playing Duelist. They have a good comp here, by the way. You got the correct smoker, because you need to smoke flash mains. I prefer Sova on Ascent than Fade. You got Killjoy now because of the chamber nerf. The lineup is perfect. Anyways, so your Killjoy, let me pause the video. So your Killjoy is out B, your Reyna's coming up mid, and when your Omen was fighting main, he shot, I don't know what he shot actually, or if he just shot through the smoke, but you heard him like bounce back. More than likely, everyone is here. They're here. They're probably walking back. They're probably walking back at this moment to rotate. Because I think after the one way, I don't know why, they're just too terrified to drone out. Or maybe that's what your Omen broke. Maybe your Omen broke the drone. So like, hey, let's not fight this one way. Let's just leave. But, yeah. But you pop your dash, and I have no idea why. There's no reason. But, now that you don't have your dash, it's still a 4v3. Well, it's a 4v2 now. But it's still possible for them to win. You guys are all separated, by the way. Killjoy's stuck in spawn. Yep. Your Omen is leaving you. He smokes that? Okay. Whatever, though. Worked out in your favor, but if that Astra was actually, looking left instead of looking right, and if you don't have your dash, you could have just gave her a free. Or at least you've been at a disadvantage. Late. So this is what I was noticing, right? If you guys were noticing, actually, when he was tree. So his Omen is the Sofa's watching main. They got a nice stack mid with his, but you're just, what are you doing? You're just like fidgeting around with the gun. You're just looking in different directions, just flicking your number key 1 and 2 back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And even though when you were watching it, that's when the chamber could have peeked you, there could have been a timing. There could have been a timing cat, and you could have died. I'm wondering if the reason why he was fidgeting around with his gun at that moment was because he had his Omen mid. Right, you have 2 players mid, but if you're looking, actually, your Omen smokes, then he comes down, and in this game there seems to be like a fog of war. If you play Call of Duty, there's like a fog of war where if you're minimap, you will see the field of view that they have, or the field of vision, or whatever. At no moment was this Omen actually able to see here. So if that chamber, right, the chamber timing the Omen regardless, but he could have timing you as well when you're doing, wait, the hell this is. Now, it didn't happen, but, again, Now, what I'm confused about is you leave. You actually leave tree. So, what happened here is, right, is a teammate died B main, but you're almost picking it up. The Omen's deep B main, your Reyna's deep mid, your Sova's playing a nice spot on A. He's actually watching cat and main. So perhaps that's why you felt you were comfortable to leave. Maybe you thought your Reyna was in a bad spot and needed help. He is getting fought by two. But I think that Asha is who killed the person B main. And so if you see her here, she's not going there. She's coming here, and you see two mid. You need to go back to tree. You should have never even left tree, to be honest. But you should definitely go back to tree.
There was still one bottom mid.
About a fucking
Could be up cat.
flips.
Yeah, okay, so now he recognizes it.
Commentary.
One thing I've also noticed when you do peek cat, I think the actual angle or the way you should peek it is wide swinging. I don't know. I think it's because everyone anticipates you to do a jiggle peek, so they hold it, and they're not more aware of a wide swing. So I think if you are going to peek cat, which is not really that effective of a peek regardless, it's basically just a full-on fucking aim duel. Whoever's the best aimer wins, and if you're not the best aimer, you're going to lose. But if you are ever going to peek cat, I think you just need to wide swing it. Just fucking full on this wide swing, like pop and swing that bitch. I think if you hold it too tight, you try to hold too tight, everyone just has that angle held as tight as they can because I think it's going to be a jiggle peak. So Arena's fucked. I think this again was a premature death. Premature death. And the reason why I think it is because even though you saw the smokes down, I mean, you got 5 alive. There should be like a Sova dart, a Rain of Eye, maybe a Det dash in. I think that's when you should have popped it. Just because there's Astra smokes and you hear a lot of footsteps, you don't necessarily know if they're gonna be pushing. But especially this is their eco round. So even though you have one Vandal, I mean, everyone else has pistols. They probably don't even bought util. So more than likely, they're not gonna push just off the first frag. Okay, I don't like this. The reason why I don't like this, what's happening here, is they're gonna be walking up A. What we have just seen the previous round, Reyna walked up by herself and she got jumped. Like, she got 3 people jumped her in this corner right here. Now, maybe the logic here is that, hey, you know, when I went up by myself, there was 3. Come along with me, Jet. But I'm thinking right now, this whole team is waiting for this Reyna. Like, guys, free fucking pick here. Reyna's walking up A. She walked up A the last round. Maybe she does it this round. This is free, guys. Let's just wait for her. And now, here you are, walking up A after Reyna's got fucking jumped.
Holy shit.
And so it wasn't how I expected. They weren't all 5 waiting for you. Their chamber just sat on top of a boost spot with his TPs and just waited for your ass. Smart.
Yeah, he was on top all the way back up here.
But the only reason why the chamber even put himself there in that spot, because the waste of a TP, by the way. Think about this. This is after the chamber nerf. He gets 1 TP around. He decided that it was so predictable that you guys, one of you was gonna be walking up A, that he actually wasted a TP just getting on this spot. The Rain had been walking A main several rounds. Maybe it was just the last round, but yeah. You know, I muted the sound, but anticipated. You know, Rain's been. Yeah. All right. I mean, it's 4-0, 4-1. Not a big deal. I think one issue I'm noticing though is that you guys are leaving 2 duelist A. Very hard to hold. At least it should be like maybe because you have Killjoy, so he doesn't play B, or yeah, this is fine. This is a good dash here. They're using util on him. He needs to get out of that spot. But what I was saying was that the previous round, or no, since there's 2 duelists on A, that's not good. You know, Omen, your initiator, your controller, and your sentinel are all on B. Basically, you're leaving two duelists on A to hold. Not good. Not good. It's very hard for duelists to hold sites. Also, I don't know what this is. Okay, so Killjoy seems like she's playing retake B. She's got her mollies on boat. You know, if Jet dashes to close the market, she has mollies on boat. Does get some chip damage, or maybe even a kill if she sprays through the Jet smoke. But the Sova just sitting here. You're playing mid, but the Reyna's playing tree. Reyna should be playing hell. Or if she wants to keep watching tree, because you know, then if she's watching hell, they can lurk up and kill you here. I can understand that why she wants to hold this position. Let him walk on the A is better. But Sova needs to leave, bro. Cause right now you're playing retake on both sides. On both sides. Why? There's no map control. Everyone on the attack can literally right now at this very moment just walk. They're not even holding like this either. They're just hiding. They can just walk up. They can just walk up. Actually, they just walk up to here as well. They could be seeing pizza right now. You wouldn't know it. They basically have every the map control over everything. You guys are so pushed back right now. It's like free real estate for them. So I think what should happen is that Silva should leave, go to A, dart A, make sure it's clear, play retake B with Killjoy Mollies. I think that's a fine way to set it up. And then you can stay in this spot mid. Jack can stay in this spot mid. Just watch the market. Yeah.
You want to play? Let's play.
Okay. This to me poses a problem. And I want to just, before maybe you guys know what I'm about to say, right? But at the beginning of the round, at the very beginning, let's start off, right? So you got, now this is good, right? So I was complaining earlier how, you know, you have an initiator, you have a controller, you have your sentinel all on B. Not good to have 2 duelists holding one site. So M1's playing A. Perfect, right? Here comes the one way. This is good. This is a great setup. The Omen shoots the eye with a phantom. You're going to come in here. You're going to jiggle. Now, perhaps, you know, that doesn't necessarily mean that you couldn't have ran to tree and flashed. They may think it's Reyna, but most likely not. The Reyna just threw a flash. It got shot by a phantom. A couple seconds later, a Vandal gets shot. Two main. Right, that's what's probably been comped here. So now the Reyna's gonna be like, yo, could the Vandal player just shooting this run and flash here in like 2 seconds? No. There's 3A. Reyna gets tagged by the drone and decides to take the cockiest swing of her fucking life. 3 kids main. She's gonna throw one flash. She's pinged on radar, so it doesn't even matter if she's flashed. They're gonna see a big, you know, glowing icon in her face. Cockiest swing of her life. Gets just shredded because they, even though she's flashed, they can all see her. She's glowing. But what this is what the enemies now know. Hey, we just got 1 on A. There's 2 on A. More than likely, 1 is rotating off B. B is probably free right now. The good news for you, your Killjoy recognized there's 3 coming cat. Recognized that the Reno slashing A. Chamber is unknown. But she's like, fuck it. More than likely, he's also there. She's running out, and she's like the equalizer, man. She's like Denzel Washington. She fucking gets 2. But that's what I'm saying is what Jet shouldn't have done. Jet shouldn't have shot. Your Omen shot with a Phantom. Good. He knows the Omen's there. He doesn't know actually if the Omen's there. He just knows there's a one-way there. But what he knows is that Phantom player is there. You shoot, now he knows there's 2 there. So you're basically giving him a lot of information by doing so. Alright. So this is where I have to. It seems like I'm micromanaging the fuck, but that's because these are minuscule mistakes. So what happened is that they know there's 3A, right? They know Jet plays A. They now know Omen plays A. No, Reyna plays A. Reyna and Omen both jump out of tree. Reyna goes for this kill. She gets 1. She dies. The Omen comes out. He gets 1. He dies. But you shoot. So now the element of surprise is gone. Most likely what would have happened if you did not shoot here is that the Reyna and Jet are like, hey, Jets plays A. These 2 came out tree. More than likely, they're going to be anticipating you coming from flank, coming from top mid. They're like, we need to get to fucking market quick. We need to get to cover, get to market, get here, push this Killjoy to run through spawn quick to A. That's probably what they're going to be thinking. You shot, and now they're like, okay. Jet's like, I gotta go here. Jet's like, I gotta go here, because this Jet's coming at me, and maybe she's not low. She killed him with a fucking pistol. So, I don't know how much HP she has, but I think she grabbed her teammate's gun. But she now knows she dashed only because you shot from tree, and she knows that you're pushing. Even the Reyna was peeking. This is also the problem here is lazy crosshair placement. You're at the wall. I think you're anticipating her being here, but even if that's the case, you should never hold your crosshair at the wall. You should always be holding it at an angle where the enemy can actually see you or peek you. And that's what cost you. I think that's what cost you, just because even though the Jet knew you were coming, she's jiggling, you're jiggling both, but you're having the lazier crosshair placement. Okay, so at this moment, your Reyna is so far up. You two can both leave the B. I'm calling this is gonna be a B take. Your Reyna's up that far, hasn't had any contact, and now she's even watching mid cross. So it's here. It's affirmed to be there. You're still watching tree, bro. Your Reyna's even going to running spawn. Okay. Nope. Still watching tree. Still watching tree. So that chamber is gonna be coming to be main. This smoke might not last. I'll just wait for the smoke. I'll wait for the smoke to go away, and then smoke cross, and then run B. Yep. That's fine. Drone just didn't. Maybe went too fast through the smoke when the drone missed. But I think the drone went missed her anyways, and that's probably it's whatever. Drone missed her. I'd say just rotate, bro. I mean, you got fucking 3 kids fighting you with fucking shorties and judges of B main. Just fucking leave, bro. I mean, seriously, like, look at this. So, I'm pretty sure the chamber shot here, right?
Playing Apex now.
I think that was a chamber shot. So chamber TP'd off. Right, so Yep. Okay. Now you die. You get Sova shorted you. So there's someone here. There's a question mark here. Was that the chamber who crossed? All I know is, bro, if you got fucking a dude with a shorty, you got a question mark here, and you saw a chamber here, you don't know if that's the chamber itself. Bro, I rotate here.
I have a Vandal on my body.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And they keep going. So that was a Reyna in that corner. So it was the Reyna in that corner. You saw fucking 3 there, and they kept pushing. Cleared every angle, nice. Alright. So he clears every angle that he needs to be clearing. His teammate knows that, hey, you know, switch is clear. All the other corners are clear. The only angle he doesn't know is clear is under hell in this corner to the left. That's the only thing he doesn't know. But look what he's gonna do. He's just gonna full on. Like, he's so anticipating this angle here. He's just so focused on this kid being on this corner that he's not even adjusting for the off angle. You got time. You only got, the Jet only died in like 5 seconds ago. They can't instantly run over. And Sova was making noise B. I feel pretty confident that you could have took your time to clear this angle. You could have did jiggle at a time, jiggle at a time, jiggle at a time. Would you have won it regardless? Maybe not. Probably not. But it gives you a better chance than this. But yeah. Okay. Now I got the same problem from the previous round, right? So, like I said before, when people make a mistakes at this elo, they accumulate. The same mistake that costed him under hell the previous round is costing him again. So this Omen is smoking. He flashed main. Now he needs to smoke. The smokes aren't gonna get there as fast. So you're not even like could have been off angle here. There could have been a kid just like jiggle peeking log. You know, his chamber. He could TP anywhere. He could play any ridiculous angle. CT isn't even smoked yet. You're not even even caring about it. I think what you're focused on so much is this angle here. I think that was probably going to be your only angle that you jiggle peeked. But chamber's here. So you should, since the smokes aren't down yet, you should be taking your time to jiggle every angle. You don't gotta rush it, because if you rush your swings, you rush your peaks, you know the enemy's gonna capitalize off of it, especially at this elo.
You want to play? Let's play.
Okay, what is this though? I want to ask, did the Killjoy calm that she had alt?
I was like, damn, why the fuck did they send us so?
Astra. Astra, Reyna.
No, dude, the coach
So
is
it's gonna get dropped by Astra.
Sova's gonna get dropped.
They're actually the chamber might off.
Chamber might op.
It's all good, guys. We fuck him over here.
We fuck him over
Chamber
here.
might off here though. Like
Chamber might op.
90% chance.
I'll flash close.
90% chance.
Look, I'm blind.
So the Reyna says, I'm gonna blind close. Omen says he's gonna flash.
I got
I'll break that. I'll
Oh
break
yeah,
that.
if you blind, it's better.
And then the so Reyna said, we're gonna fuck him over this round.
If you blind, it's even better.
I have alt. Okay, so she says it at 1:33. I have alt. I have alt. She says it at 1:33 that she has alt. I don't know if I first, well, Jet, I blame Jet for the aggressive, this half-ass peak checking, but you didn't calm me at all till 1:33. There's already been 7 seconds into the round. your Omen's already smoking as well. Your ult's not even down yet. He doesn't need to be smoking just yet. He needs to be waiting till like 5 seconds left before he even smokes.
Don't peek out. I have mollies for bomb. I have mollies.
Okay, so your killer just said, don't peek out, don't peek out, I have mollies for bomb. At this moment, I would pop my jet knives and use my jet knives like they're shorties or judges. I would sit crouch right here, holding this, crouch, treating my jet knives like they're shorties. I think the Omen might be fucked here. He may be trying to go for a fight. I don't know. He may also be screwed here. I think he has time to run the arch, but whatever.
Flash for bomb.
Placing swarm grenade. Swarm grenade out.
Okay, you're fighting.
I'll tell you after.
No, absolutely no reason to fight here. You just have your jet knives, hold them close. It seems like your Killjoy and your Omen are both watching his lane. Your Omen's hidden behind this box here. You don't need to fight this.
Play in my smoke lane.
Okay, this is the problem. You need to just stick to an angle, bro. Like, you're giving stairs up. Right? Now you're looking lane. Now you gave up stairs. Now you're watching stairs.
My smoke lane.
Now you're looking market. You already heard so many cross. Look, that's like 1 CT. That's 2 boat. That's like 3. I'm gonna just bet if I hear 3, I'm hearing 4.
Play in my
Fuck market. Look CT. That's the only kid you don't know has cross.
Last player standing.
And unfortunately, the one kid that was CT was on the Phantom.